Hi students, I am Ranjit Raj. Welcome to my channel Math Learning Tutorial. So students, we are discussing about rational numbers and solving exercise 1.3 problems. Now let's see problem number 6 children. Two pieces of length 2 3 by 5 meters and 3 3 by 10 meters are cut off from a rope 11 meters long. So the length of rope is 11 meters long children. So from that, so two pieces cut off means they removed. So the lengths are 2 3 by 5 meters and 3 3 by 10 meters. What is the length of the remaining rope? This is the question children. Okay. See, I'll give you rough picture. Suppose this is the rope of 11 meters. Okay, so from this rope children, 2 3 by 5 meters long and 3 3 by 10 meters long pieces cut off means this is removed. So this is what remaining part. So from total 11 meters length of the rope, they cut off 2 3 by 5 meters, 3 3 by 10 meters pieces. This part is the remaining rope. So they are asking to find the length of this remaining rope children. Okay. So that is the rough diagram. So now length of the rope is equal to 11 meters. Now lengths of two pieces of ropes. Lengths of two pieces of rope. Okay. Two pieces of rope cut off from a rope or cut off. So these two pieces cut off, those lengths are 2 3 by 5 meters, comma 3 3 by 10 meters. So these are the lengths of two pieces of the rope which they cut off from the total rope. Now they are asking to find the length of remaining rope. So length of remaining rope children. Okay, length of remaining rope is equal to. So that is equal 11 meters minus. So children, we are cutting these two pieces together, right? Two pieces together. So if we take sum of these two parts and if we subtract that part from 11 meters, then we will get the answer. So 11 minus of 2 3 by 5 plus 3 3 by 10. Okay, so children, these are the mixed fractions. We have to convert these fractions into improper. So 11 minus of 5 2s are 10, 10 plus 3 13, 13 by 5 plus 10 3s are 30, 30 plus 3 is 33. So 33 by 10. Okay. So children, now just add these two fractions children, that is 11 minus. So LCM of 5 and 10 is 10. 5 2s are 10. The 2 13s are 26 children. Plus 10 ones are 10. 10 plus 1 into 33 is 33. So we need to subtract 11 minus 59 by 10 children. 11 minus 59 by 10. So the remaining part I'll simplify here. 11 minus 59 by 10. We are subtracting fraction from whole number. So children, here 11 nothing but 11 by 1. Do the cross multiplication. 11 into 10 is 110. Minus 59 into 1 is 59. By denominator 1 tens are 10. Okay, so that is equal to 110 minus 59 children. 110 minus 59. So that is 61. Okay, that is 51 children, sorry. 51 by 10 meters. Okay, 51 by 10 meters. Now that is improper fraction. Okay, so children, we can also express this in improper fraction children. Just divide 51 with 10. 10 5s are 50. So remaining part is 5 1 by 10 meters. 5 1 by 10 meters. So children, this is the answer. Okay, now so the length of the remaining rope after cutting off these two lengths is 5 1 by 10 meters. So this is the answer children. Okay, now so this is the process to solve this problem. Now let's see next problem. Problem number 7 in exercise 1.3. The cost of 7 2 by 3 meters of cloth is rupees 12 3 by 4. Find the cost per 1 meter. Okay. So children, here both are given in the mixed fraction. Okay. So let's see how to solve this problem children. The cost of the cost of 72 by 3 meters of cloth is equal to how much, children? Rupees 12 3 by 4. Okay, rupees 12 3 by 4. Okay. Now they are asking us to find cost per meter. Okay. So now cost per meter is equal to how we will get, children? See, cost of 7 2 by 3 meters is rupees 12 3 by 4. Cost of 1 meter is equal to how much? Suppose, children, simple concept. Cost of 5 chocolates is 100 rupees. Okay, cost of 5 chocolates is 100 rupees. What is the cost of 1 chocolate? So then what we will do? 100 divided by 5, right? We will get 20. So cost per, then 1 chocolate is 20, then 5 chocolates cost is 100 rupees. So same concept we will use here. Cost of 7 2 by 3 meters is equal to 12 3 by 4. So children, we have to divide this cost with the total length of the cloth. Then we will get cost per 1 meter. So that is cost per meter is equal to 12 3 by 4 divided by 7 2 by 3. 12 3 by 4 divided by 7 2 by 3. Children, 12 3 by 4 is there. It is mixed fraction. 7 2 by 3 is mixed fraction. First we have to convert these two fractions into improper fractions. So how? 4 12s are 48 plus 3 is 51. So 51 by 4 divided by 3 7s are 21. 21 plus 2 is 23. Okay, 23 by 3. Now children, fraction divided by fraction. First fraction into this division becomes into, and this after the divisibility symbol, whatever the fraction is there, we will take its reciprocal. 23 by 3 is there. Now we have to take its reciprocal, that is 3 by 23. Now children, check for any common factors are there or not. Check for common factors. So children, see, 23 is prime number. Okay, so here 4 is there. So children, common factors are not there. Okay, common factors are not there to numerators and denominators. So what we need to do is, children, product of numerators by product of denominators. Product of numerators, 51 3s are 3 153 by 23 4s are 4 3s are 12, 1 is carry, 4 2s are 8, 8 plus 1 is 9, 92. 23 4s are 92. So now children, 153 by 92. So this is cost per 1 meter. We have to convert it into mixed fraction, children. So just divide the numerator with the denominator. 92 2s are, it's crossing 180. So 92 1s are we can take, children. 92 1s are 92, and the remainder is 1, and 15 minus 9 is 6. Okay, so 161 by 92. So cost per 1 meter is rupees 161 by 92. Okay, so children, this is the way to solve this problem. Children, now let's see next question. Problem number 9. What should minus 33 by 16 be divided by to get minus 11 by 4? To get minus 11 by 4 means, children, that is quotient, means answer. So we have to divide this minus 33 by 16 with some number, and then our answer should be minus 11 by 4. So with what number we should divide? That is the question. Okay, so children, let minus 33 by 16 be divided by x, children. So let it divided by x. So according to the question, ATP means according to the problem, minus 33 by 16 divided by, it's divided by x, and answer should be minus 11 by 4. Now children, minus 33 by 16, this division becomes into, then we have to take the reciprocal of x. Reciprocal of x is 1 by x, and answer should be minus 11 by 4, children. Now how to solve this means, Children, transpose this by x to the left hand side, this minus 11 by 4 to the right hand side. So it becomes its reciprocal. Or else children, you can also do like this. 1 by x is equal, transpose this minus 33 by 60 to the right hand side. So here it is children, in between these two things into is there. Yes, this is minus 33 by 16, but in between x, 1 by x sign, this minus 33 by 16 into is there. After transposing, minus 33 by 16 will be its reciprocal. Minus 33 by 16 becomes its reciprocal. So 1 by x is equal to minus 11 by 4 into reciprocal of minus 33 by 16, that is minus 16 by 33. So children, negative into negative positive, so minus into minus plus, 11 ones are 11 threes are, 4 ones are 4 fours are. So what is the final children? 1 fours are 4 by 1 threes are 3, because there are no common factors more. So we got 1 by x as 4 by 3 children. If 1 by x is 4 by 3, but we need to find the value. The value we assumed as x. We need x, but here we got 1 by x. So by doing what we will get x from 1 by x, just we have to take its reciprocal. Okay, so take the reciprocal children. So x by 1 is equal to 3 by 4. So x by 1 is nothing but x, that is equal to 3 by 4, and minus 33 by 16 should be divided by 3 by 4 to get minus 11 by 4. So this is the way to solve this problem. Let's see problem number 10. If 36 trousers of equal sizes can be stitched with 64 meters of cloth, what is the length of the cloth required for each trouser? So children, required means 36 trousers of equal sizes can be stitched with 64 meters of cloth. So children, so they are asking us to find what is the length of the cloth required for each trouser. For each trouser means for one trouser how much cloth is required, like that we need to find. So cloth required for 36 trousers. For 36 trousers is equal to 64 meters. 64 meters. Now children, cloth required for one trouser. Here condition, each trouser is taking the like the same cloth, children, same amount of cloth. Okay, so if you see here, how we will get the answer? Cloth required for one trouser, so that we will get by dividing 64 with 36. So children, 64 by 36 we can write. So 4 is the common factor. 4 9s are 36 and 4 16s are. So children, 16 by 9. Okay, 16 by 9 meters of cloth required for one trouser, children. You can also convert it into decimal form. Okay, so 16 by 9 we have to divide 16 with 9. 9 ones are 9 because 9 twos are 18. So smaller number we have to take. 7 is the remainder. Take the decimal point. 9 sevens are 63, nearest small number. So children, approximately 1.77 meters. So because again here you can write 0. 9 sevens are 63. Okay. So approximately 1.77 or 1.7 meters cloth required for one trouser. So in this way we can solve this problem. Friends, now let's see last problem in this exercise. Also this is last problem in the chapter. So problem number 11. When the repeating decimal 10.363636 is written in simplest functional form p by q, find the value of p plus q, children. So this is the non-terminating recurring form. We have to convert this into p by q form. Then afterwards we need to add both numerator and denominator. Okay. So children, see here. So first we have to assume the given number as x, children. Okay. So let x is equal to 10.3636361. Okay, so what is the question? So when the repeating decimal 10.363636 is written in the simplest functional form p by q, then add that p and q. So first we have to convert this into p by q form. So I wrote it as x, children. So and this is equation 1. Now children, whatever the decimals, whatever the digits repeating are called a period, and the number of digits repeating is called a periodicity. Okay, so its a period is 36 and periodicity, okay, periodicity is 2. So how many digits are repeating after the decimal point? 2 digits are repeating. If periodicity is 1, both sides of the equation should be multiplied with 10. And here periodicity is 2, we have to multiply both sides of equation 1 should be multiplied with 100. So multiply both sides of equation 1 with 100. Multiply both sides of the equation with 100. So 100 into x is children 100x, that is equal 100 into 10.363636 so on. When we are multiplying this thing with 100 children, 2 digits after the decimal point will come forward to the decimal point. So they will move forward. Means in front of the decimal point we will write 2 digits. So that becomes 10 already there, 36 will come forward to the decimal point. Then 1036.3636 so on. So this is equation 2 children. Now equation 2 minus equation 1. We are subtracting equation 1 from equation 2. Why? By subtracting we will get x value. X is nothing but 10.363636 so on, and we will get it in p by q form children. Okay. So equation 2 is 100x is equal 1036.3636 so on. Okay, and x is equal 10.3636 so on children. So we are subtracting this first equation from second equation. 100x minus x children. Minus x means that's nothing but 1x. So 100x minus 1x is 99x, that is equal 1026.000 so on. So children, after the decimal point that zeros are not valid, means these are not having any value. So we will write 99x is equal to 1026. Now children, what is x then? Into becomes division. So x is equal to 1026 by 99 children, into 99 becomes by 99. Now that's in the form of p by q. But children, check whether the common factors are there or not. Sum of the digits in denominator 18, 9 plus 9, 1 plus 0 plus 2 plus 6 is 9. So both are divisible by 9 children. So 9 11s are 9 1s are 9, 12 is there, 9 1s are 9, 9 4s are 36. So children, this can be written in the form of 114 by 11. 114 by 11, and it's in the form of p by q children. Now we expressed in the form of p by q. X is equal to 10.363636. It's a non-terminating decimal form. 114 by 11. This is p by q form. They are asking us to express in p by q form. We did it. And also they are asking us to find p plus q value. So p plus q, that is 114 plus 11, which is equal to 125 children. 11 plus 114. So 125 is p plus q value. So children, this is very important for very long time problems. It may come for 10 marks children. So that's the reason I kept here star mark. It's an important question. So learn it properly. And students, I hope you understood well. You can find the videos of the rational numbers, other videos, in description, as well as with the real numbers chapter name I kept in playlist also children. In playlist also you can find each and every video of real rational numbers. Okay, and students, please subscribe my channel and share my channel with your friends. Okay, and thank you for watching children. Bye.